Cyberses that are the key to success. Link into the Vrains. Structure Deck EX Cyberse code. The full list is here. Let's get into it. Alright, so Cyberse code is going to be the EX structure deck that drops on the day of the release of Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains World, which is probably out if you're watching this video right now. So, you got a partial look at this structure deck during the New World reveal stream, but now we've got the full list, including some reprints. So let's go over the ultra rares first, and we will work our way down. Link Slayer is the first one, a level 5 Cyberse. If you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. Once per turn, you can discard up to 2 cards, then target that many spells and traps on the field, destroy them. So I really like this card, and it really helps clear up the field before you commit to a really big Link monster, which is, you know, more important than you may think. You're not, maybe with Link monsters, you're not always thinking about spells and traps, but they still are disruptive. People are going to switch which spells and traps they use to use ones that are more effective against Link monsters now that they cannot depend on flips. So now, Link Slayer being able to remove spells and traps before your Links come out, that is going to be huge. And D-Grade Buster. D-Grade Buster is a reprint from a few boxes ago. I believe he was in Truth Universe. D-Grade Buster, pretty nice effect. It says you can be special summoned by banishing 2 Cyberse type monsters from your graveyard. You can target one monster your opponent controls with higher attack than this card and banish it until the end phase. Now, the only really unfortunate thing about D-Grade Buster is that he is just too strong to really be able to hit a lot of the very popular and very powerful monsters. You know, just thinking off the top of my head, you know, he misses Black Rose Dragon. He's going to miss any other 2,500 attack point monster. He is 2,500 himself, which means monsters that are 2,600 or higher will be able to be banished by his effect. But oftentimes, a lot of these powerful effects like Black Rose Dragon, Black Rose Wipes the Field, D-Grade Buster, did not even get a chance to do anything. So, pretty good, but, you know, I guess it's just a powerful reprint that is a Cyberse that they felt like they could give us, so that's why D-Grade Buster is here. Encode Talker is one of the Link 3 code talkers, and its effect reads once per turn before damage calculation. If your monster, this card points to, battles an opponent's monster with higher attack than it, you can make that monster unable to be destroyed by battle. Also, you take no battle damage from this battle. After the damage calculation, have this card or one monster it points to gain attack equal to the attack of that battled opponent's monster until the end of this turn. Now, this is a pretty interesting effect, and it's pretty sick to catch your opponent off guard with this. I like that they give us Encode Talker because the play does require a bit more setup, and it does require you to kind of get used to, you know, using the zones to your advantage. However, I think something like this, once again, it does take a lot of setup, and it only protects one part of your combo. Yes, your monster that you swing into will be protected, but dude, your Encode Talker this whole time, he is naked. The whole reason that this code talker thing works in the TCG is because you're able to summon multiple code talkers pointing to each other, giving them each other's buffs. So there's one code talker that prevents them from being like targeted. There's one that prevents them from being destroyed by card effects. This one prevents you from being destroyed by battle, what have you. So Encode Talker alone right now is not the best, but he can provide, you know, interesting effects in a Code Talker combo. You can put him next to Decode Talker. Hey, he will give him some crazy buffs. But at the moment, like I said in my box review video, we are at the moment missing very powerful end boards for Cyberse decks. Encode Talker will be very, very good when we do have more other powerful Cyberse links to, you know, co-link him to. But right now, he is probably the best one we have. I feel like better than Decode Talker probably. And I don't know. It's just, I guess this was a very safe one to give us. So not too much huge impact is going to be coming from Encode Talker directly, but probably some of the other monsters in this deck that are going to make link summoning easier. So let's get into them. Okay, so the first one is the super rare Microcoder. Now, Microcoder is going to let us do a number of things. If a Cyberse type monster you control would be used as a link material for a Code Talker monster, this card in your hand can also be used as material. Now, if you guys don't know, every single player of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links will be receiving the UR card Code Talker. It is a link to link monster known as Code Talker. So you will be able to summon the link to Code Talker using one face-up Cyberse monster and Microcoder in your hand. All right. If this card is sent from the hand or field to the graveyard as material for the link summon of a Code Talker monster, you can either add one Signet spell or trap from your deck to your hand, or if this card on the field was used as material, you can add one level 4 or lower Cyberse monster instead. So, what does that tell me? Well, guys, I hope you watched my box review, because in the new box, Link Revolution, we have Signet Crosswipe. This is a Signet spell or trap, and it is essentially Ballista Squad for Cyberse monsters. Tribute one Cyberse type monster, then target one card on the field, destroy it. So, Microcoder is going to let you search Signet Crosswipe to your hand. This is a quick play Ballista Squad, so you can use it that turn if you're trying to go for the OTK, or if you're going first, you can set it in your back row, and you will have it on your next turn to interrupt your opponent from the jump. Very, very good on its own. You know, this is a sick card in the structure deck. I'm not sure how many cards, how many copies of this you're going to run, but definitely you're going to want to be able to proc this combo a lot. Microcoder going into Code Talker, you can only do that once, because we're only going to have one copy of Code Talker, unfortunately. But being able to search Signet Crosswipe, oh my gosh, we need to be able to do that. Okay, so let's see some of these other things that are... Now let's see what we got here. Cyberse Converter is a pretty good Cyberse monster. This says if all monsters you control are Cyberse type, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon Cyberse Converter once per turn this way. When this card is normal summon, you can target one face-up monster you control. It becomes a Cyberse type monster to the end of the turn. So the reason this is good, it is very simple. You control a Cyberse, special summon this, you got a link too. That is it, baby. Link summoning is that easy and just simple. Oh, you got a this, summon this. That is all it takes for you to be a good Cyberse monster. Now this card, let's see. Normal summon, all Cyberse type monsters gain 500. Oh, it doesn't just, yep, nope, not good. Doesn't just say summon another Cyberse, so not amazing. Rescue Interlacer. Let's see what's going on here. During a damage calculation, if your Cyberse monster is attacked, discard this card. You take no battle damage from that battle. You can only use this effect once per turn. If this card is your graveyard because it was discarded, special summon this card. Interesting. I don't think it's going to be amazing. I'm skimming over the other extra deck monster for some reason. I don't know why. Let's get into it. Elphase. All right, Elphase is a link to Cyberse monster. It says 2 level 3 or higher Cyberse type monsters. Gains 300 attack for each monster this card points to. If this link summon card leaves the field, you can target 1 level 4 or lower Cyberse type monster in your graveyard, special summon it. But for the rest of this turn, its effects are negated. If any are negated, and it cannot be used as link material. What the heck? So, if it leaves the field, so I'm going to assume that means even if it itself is used as link material, you can target a level 4 or lower Cyberse type monster and special summon it. Now, what this tells me is that you're not going to be able to use this monster, the monster that you summon with Elphase, or a link summon, but you know what you will be able to use it for? Signet Crosswipe, baby. You will be able to tribute that Cyberse monster and tribute it for the effect of Signet Crosswipe and destroy one card on the field. Dude, Signet Crosswipe. There's actually a lot of synergy for it in the structure deck. That's 2 cards now. You're able to search it, and Elphase is going to be able to give you a free monster that you can't use for link summoning, so you tribute that thing for Signet Crosswipe, baby. Alright, so some of these other cards, I think they are also in the box. Signet Backdoor, I do believe this is in the box. Cyberse Beacon. Yeah, I think that's might be also be in the box. These are just so, you know, if you don't have the gems to like dig in the box, you will get some of them here. The structure decks are supposed to be completely contained within themselves. And yeah, I think that's all the really important cards. We've got Link Streamer. You can special summon a data token. Hey, what the heck? That's not bad, dude. Link Streamer, summon a token, not bad. So we did read all the cards now. And so what do I think about this adding to the power of the main box and links? I think you're going to be able to make some pretty good plays with Sidnet Crosswipe using the added cards like Microcoder and L-Phase in this deck specifically. And I think that's going to be the power play, dude. You're going to be putting big, beefy Link monsters on the board, and you're going to be popping problem cards with Sidnet Crosswipe. It is going to be pretty raw for the first Link deck in Vrains. But let me know what you guys are excited to play. Let me know if you're interested in anything with the structure deck, or do you have any ideas already, or are you, not that interested? You don't think there's hope for it right now. So let me know what you guys think. We're going to be live at twitch.tv/Daily Yugioh all day on the opening day of Vrains World. We're going to be doing a 24-hour stream. So I hope to see you there. Peace out, guys.